Howdy folks, it's Diecast Bullplay here again, and it's time for race 18 out of 36, the NAPA 500 at Atlanta Motor Speedway. One of my favorite tracks on the circuit. I know guys, I say this about so many tracks, but let me tell you, if there's any 1.5 mile track I like on this circuit, besides Old Texas, it's Atlanta Motor Speedway. I love this track so freaking much. I wish they would run this track 3 times a year because I love this racetrack so much, guys. So we're going to Atlanta. It's going to be exciting. I want to run... Let's run the Bassmaster Ford. Let's go take a look at the statistics. We lost, about 40 points. It sucks, you know, you take a hit. Jeff Gordon goes around us just barely. Just barely. And now Sterling Marlin's overall points lead on second is 97. And I'm curious to see how much points he had last year. So last year, he had 5,000 points last year. 5,000 points. At the halfway point in the season, he's halfway there. So that just shows you how dominant that 40 car from the Ganassi stable is. In our schedule here, we have Atlanta this race weekend, and then we had Chicagoland next, Pocono, and the Brickyard. Interesting mix of races, I would say, and it's going to get exciting, I think. I think this is the crunch time of the year, in my opinion. The halfway point is kind of like a wake-up call, because you go into the race before the halfway point, you're like, okay, I have plenty of chances. You go into a race after the halfway point, you're like, wow, I don't have much time left. I know it's only race 18 out of 36, but let me tell you, it's going to get down to 5 races pretty soon. It happens. It just goes by super quick. So, a long season, but it's coming up soon, guys. We've got to start really defining our championship run if we want to win it. And let's go down to Georgia and see what we can do. Alright guys, it's time for the NAPA Auto Parts 500 or the NAPA 500, whichever you prefer. Here at Atlanta Motor Speedway, I'm ecstatic, guys. I love this racetrack. We qualified 7th. I think we're going to have our work cut out for us, guys. I really do. This is a track that I love personally. But it is a tough one, guys. You can go around here and almost flat foot this thing, and it still ain't good enough. I worked on the car a little bit post qualifying. I don't know how it's going to run. Let's go ahead and set trackside. Re-race ceremonies.
We're live from the Atlanta Motor Speedway in Hampton, Georgia for today's NAPA 500 on MRN. This place has it all. They even have a 9-story office and condominium complex right here at the track. And there's always great racing to go along with the amenities. Isn't that right, Barney?
The high speeds that can be reached here does make for some exciting racing. There's no restrictor plates to keep them from being able to pass either. It's just all out, flat, good old stock car racing with the best drivers in the business. I can't wait to get this one underway.
What a great starting position for Kevin Harvick.
You're right, Joe, and what a welcome relief this must be. This team has been working hard all year, but it seems they can never catch a break in qualifying. This time they're starting up front.
An impressive average finish record for the Citgo Ford.
Oh yeah, to have an average finish in the top 10
hard on
of the
it.
season is mighty impressive. It can often be the difference that wins the championship.
Ryan Newman and Mark Martin on the front row, followed by Sterling Marlin and Dale Earnhardt Jr. And it looks like we got, Bill Elliott, Kevin Harvick. Some interesting cats up here.
Now let's take a look at the
So it looks like the Fords are already fast once again, but let me tell you that Ganassi Dodge has been single-handedly carrying Chrysler this entire season. I mean, they are the one and only shot at it.
Nascar Winston Cup points leader.
Oh boy.
Line up in the 3rd spot.
Can we go out here and get a good finish, guys? I'm going for top 10 results. Oh, no. We're going for top 5 results because it's championship time, guys. We're going for it. At this point last year, we were deep in the points. I mean, we were deep in the points. Like, it was bad. But we are moving up there slowly. Slowly, guys. Here we go. Green flag in the NAPA. 500. Don't know how our race trim speed is going to be with all the cars around us. The draft, it's really going to affect our car's speed. Might be a little worse, a little good, whatever. Oh, God. Yep, that did not start out good. That did not start out good at all, guys. The car is extremely loose. It's okay, though. It's okay, though. We settle in. We'll settle in. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Push on through. Sometimes we'll ask, tell people do. Keep digging. 9th spot. Car's extremely loose. I don't know if we made contact there or what, but that guy just got super loose. Oh my God, man. That could have been really bad. We are going for the top 5 today. That's our goal. We're going to plan our strategy and our aggressiveness towards that top 5. That's what we need. There's a bump in 3 and 4 that really upsets the race car. It's just like Texas Motor Speedway. Except for you're not landing the car on the bump, you're exiting the car with a bump. So when you do that, it hops your car. And when your car hits that bump and hops, you jump a lane. And when you jump a lane, you're just that much closer to the wall. So it does have its challenges. That's what I love about this the old NASCAR games is they have character, these tracks. See, you're going to bump like that, it shifts you up a lane. If you're not careful and you're flat-footing it and you hit that, you could be right in the wall and your day could be done because you're going to lose a lot of aero speed right there and you're going to have a long pit stop to get it back. Right now our car is extremely tight. Not a whole lot of race trim speed, guys. Not a lot of race trim speed, unfortunately. Out here in the summertime, extremely hot at Atlanta Motor Speedway, exactly what I want. Some hot Atlanta NASCAR action. Let's get a top 5 update. It's Sterling Marlin. Wow. Imagine that. Kevin Harvick's in second, though. I believe Jeff Gordon won both Atlanta races last year. So look for Gordon to be really good today as well. I believe this is, what is that? The 30 car, I think? I think that's Jeff Green. That or Michael Waltrip. I can't tell. God, that bump right there, guys. It really upsets the race car. And unlike Texas Motor Speedway, when we were really strong in 3 and 4, it looks like the field is pretty well solid all 4 corners around this track. And we messed that one up big time. We're going to scrub some speed off the race car. Minimal damage, but we really gotta be on our toes, guys. We gotta get on the gun, so to speak. So 32 laps here at Atlanta. Halfway will be at lap 16. I don't know where our strategy is going to be. 2 tires is a no-go. We're going to go with 4 tires, obviously, but do we pit immediately when our windshield window opens, or do we pit the latest? I think we're just going to stick with what works, guys. We're just going to go with pitting the second group. When the first cars come down pit road, we'll come down pit road. We don't want to be the first one on pit road. We've seen how that plays out. It's not good. Man, them bumps right there, I'm telling you guys. That bump right there is really upsetting the race car. And to tell you the truth, this is probably the only NASCAR game, maybe Thunder 04 too, but the Thunder games are the only ones out of every NASCAR game I've played that actually have bumps. It's really cool. That, like, you go into the racetrack and that bump upsets your car so much. So when you see the people on TV talking about, oh yeah, you go down here and you got the tunnel and it bumps your car and makes it loose, you kind of get an idea what they're talking about. See, that bump right there causes us to go in the wall because it jumps your car out about 1.5 feet. And that 1.5 feet, when you're running 180 miles an hour, really, really affects your corner. It affects your arc. See, right here, we're able to kind of keep it down there at the bottom. But 3 or 4, generally you can go a little bit harder because the exit of the turn is not as sharp. You can't because you got that bump. We avoided it because we're on the outside lane. It's just like a little tunnel bump. We're barely catching on this cat in front of us, though. Barely. Oh my god, man. We're going to have to loosen this car big time, guys. Big time. This car is, it's just plowing tight, man. It's plowing tight. I can't get back to the throttle like I want to. Halfway on some fuel bump. There we go. We handled the bump pretty good there. We weren't flat-footing it. Top 10 or top 5 update. Sterling Martin's still up front, and Jeff Gordon's not in the top 5. Who's that yellow guy there? Oh, it's Jimmy Johnson. He has been very good as of lately. Jimmy Johnson has. He's been very good. And Rusty Wallace once again comes up so close of winning at Daytona 2 years in a row. And sure enough, he's right in front of us. We took the win away from him last year. Jeff Gordon took the win away from him this year. Pretty disappointing for him, but hey, it's all good. We got a top 10 last weekend, but we're digging here in Georgia. We got to get some spots, guys. We can't finish 9th and expect to win this championship. We got to finish top 5. And I can hear Dale Jarrett behind us. He's definitely looking to pass us, but we got to get around Sterling, or not Sterling, but Rusty. Ooh, nail it. That bump there is really upsetting the race car. It seems like our car is very loose at the start of the run. As it, goes on, it kind of tapers off and gets kind of tight. So that's probably why our car was like wrecking loose early on, meanwhile underneath Rusty Wallace. But as the run went along, we slowly, the car kind of, came to itself a little bit and getting upset. Oh my god, see that right there. That could have been detrimental. We got a car on the inside blown up. Michael Waltrip, he's out, and he was in the top 10 guys, top 10. I think, no, never mind, someone else pitted. I don't know where he was. There was 2 cars on pit road, so one of them was in the top 10. Not sure who, but car's wrecking tight at this point. Just no exit speed, guys. I can drive it in the corner, but I don't have enough to be able to, really pull through the corner. We're gonna go ahead and pit. Screw it. We're going to go ahead and pit. I don't even care at this point. We're going to loosen this car up. We're going to jack up the acceleration. Might as well repair it, because if we can just get a little bit of speed out of it, I'll take it. Because right now we're not doing nowhere near as good as I wanted to. Best part about a pit stop is having some good coffee in your hand. Diecast Buffet loves coffee, I'll tell you that. Alright, a 15.9, so go ahead and call it a 16-second pit stop. 4 fresh tires, 2 cans of fuel, some damage repair, and a little bit of looser race car. Will this really help us out? I don't know, guys. If we can just get off the apron without crashing, that'd be great. The assist really having to help us there. There's Sterling, or Steve Park, excuse me. And the 136 car. See, that car nowadays would be illegal having one side one color and the other side another. But it looks pretty cool though, not gonna lie. Meanwhile, everyone else is going down pit road. Some hungry hounds looking for some Goodyear rubber. Oh my goodness, this car I think is slower than it was before. I think this car might have been slower than it was before. I'm not sure, guys. Yeah, it's slower. Bad adjustment on that tire pressure. The acceleration is too high. And instead of it hitting the RPMs at the right time, it looks like it's tapering off before then. Which sucks. But I could be wrong. I don't know. Oh my god, did you see the car jump there, guys? Holy cow. That is just bad, man. All that damage I just repaired just came back, too. Because it just, just jumped up the racetrack. Jesus Christ, man. That is bad. 22nd right now. Not happy about it at all. 20th. I mean, we gotta dig, man. We gotta dig deep. We gotta get through Atlanta. We got to. I want to win this darn championship, guys. I don't want to have to wait till Marlin retires. I want to win the championship now. Some more guys going down pit road. Looks like we're going to probably be about 15th. Oh, 18th. Wow. That sucks. There's got to be some other guys that got pit. Yeah, Robbie Gordon. Maybe Jeff Gordon and Kurt Busch. That's probably it, though. Yeah, the car is much slower. Much slower. I think we killed a little bit of our top line speed. And just darn bumps, man. Oh my god. We gotta raise these cars up, man. The bumps are getting to us big time. So we're 17th. There's Jeff Gordon right there. I'm gonna get around him. Looks like he ain't having too good of a race. Got a donut on the side. So we're 15th right now. Not happy about it. We're going to block Kenseth, our teammate. Car's extremely loose. Going to hop. Just freaking chatters up the racetrack. Kenseth's just going to go on around. Oh, no contact. Yep, not bad. It's okay, though. I mean, I'm going to try a wider arc, maybe. I don't know. But I'll have the gas, slam on it. It's just we don't have the speed. I think we took the speed out of it, guys. That lower tire pressure, it's essentially adjusts the gear ratio of the car, essentially. The higher your tire pressure, the higher your top speed of your race car. The lower the setting, the higher your acceleration would be. Obviously, if you have a super high acceleration, yeah, your car would be at 160, but it won't get it higher than 160. If you have your car maxed out on top speed, yeah, you'll get your car, you know, can hit the 190s, but it doesn't have any acceleration to get there. So it's a perfect balance, and I think we over-adjusted because we just don't have the raw speed now. And that's a shame. That's a big shame, so we're just going to sit here and just plummet like a rock. Jeff Gordon's going around. Our car's extremely loose. We need some luck going our way, and oh my goodness. This is terrible. We just wrecked Kenseth there. Sorry, bud. Wow. I don't even know who's the leader. Oh, it's Robbie Gordon. Okay, he's still back there. So, this sucks. This sucks a lot. I just don't have the speed I did before. I don't have the speed. I mean, 4 fresh tires and we're slower than we were on old tires. That's pretty bad. It's a bad adjustment, and the car is still super loose. I mean, yeah, we wanted to loosen it up, but it's just... A slow race car with a loose setting is not good. A fast race car with a loose setting is pretty good.
Fuel tank ought to be about half empty.
Oh, boy. This is going to be a doozy, guys. Oh no. Car steps out. Car steps out. Oh no. And the fence. And we're going to go a lap down. Oh boy. Actually, never mind. I thought Robbie Gordon behind us. No, it's actually Kyle Petty. Well, up here in block. This has been a rough one, guys. I expected to have a rough race. And for the pre-race ceremonies, when I was talking about how I felt like our race trim was not good. And this is a racetrack that I feel like we're going to, you know, be chasing a lot. It's just, you got to try something, guys, and it clearly did not work, and we just don't have the speed. The race car's not there, and I just went out of Atlanta as quick as possible. It's just a disaster now. And, of course, Sterling Marlin's out front. I'm telling you guys, this guy is so OP. It is ridiculous. I mean, he is out front every single race. It's so hard to win, you know, races in this game, much less a championship, because like this guy's rock solid. He doesn't have DNFs. He never has a bad race, essentially. Like this guy is almost perfect. And now we're just slowly dropping back. We're fading pretty well. No speed in this Ford right now. No speed. And we're getting whipped by our teammates. Probably should let Kenseth go by after that bad contact, but I'm not. I'm going to try to hold him off as best as I can because, you know, we're going to fight for my sponsors too. And you can see how loose the car is. I'm chasing it in the straight part of the tracks. Got damage on it, that's slowing us down. Got the higher acceleration, which is slowing us down. I mean, we might not even get a top 20. We still got a few more laps to go. Just look at this. I mean, I'm full throttle right now, and Kenseth is going to just pull away. Look at this. You know, that 2-car gap just came to 3. We're gonna gain some time in here. We got a little draft, right? We go here, bump, 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 wall, and here comes whoever's behind me, and that 2 to 3 car gap quickly just became 10 to 12 car gap. So, yeah, it just sucks. But this is part of it, you know? Each one of these racetracks, they have character. And that's what makes this game so amazing, is you have to race the racetrack. It's not just, oh, it's a 1.5 mile. Let me choose the same type of racing line. Let me choose the same setup and it fits. No, you gotta really worry about it. Like, this is one of the few times I've ever had in a NASCAR game when the bumps really dictated the outcome of the race. Those bumps got us into the wall. And it made us make adjustments that were probably too risky to make, and we had to. We didn't have a choice. Now we're getting heated up for 19th spot, ironically, by the number 19 Dodge, and he's on the inside. Got to give him room. Car's super loose, hard to walk up the racetrack. Lap 31 out of 32. Sterling Marlin cruising to a victory right now. Cruising. And it looks like he's going to just extend his points lead even more. White flag in the air. There goes the 19 Dodge, and we're going to have nothing for him. Car's going to step out. Oh, it's going to tag him. We're very low on fuel. Oh, boy, this is not good. Got a bunch of cars behind us. I'm going to try to hold them off as best as I can for this last lap and try not to wreck it. God, this car is just so bad. Oh, my Lord. Such a bad race car. I got Dodges all the way around me right now. I'm trying to. Sorry, Spencer. I'm trying to hold him off. Checker flags in the air. Looks like Sterling Marlin just won. Car's gonna walk up the racetrack. No, turn, turn, turn. Dang it. Fuel tank almost empty. Whew. That was awful. Sterling Marlin wins the NAPA 500. Oh my goodness. Wasn't even close for third place.
You could definitely
Wow.
tell the drivers who had the stronger cars.
What a doozy, guys. That sucked. That really did. We started 7th. We dropped to 20th. We didn't lead a lap. Come on with 103 points. And guess who? Sterling Marlin leads 24 laps, is coming home with 185 points, meaning that he just got a 80-point lead added to his already, what, 102-point lead? So now just go ahead and call it almost 200 points we're behind, just like that. And that's why this game is so tough. That's why people play it. That's why it's probably, you know, one of the most respected NASCAR games of all time, is because it requires you to work for it, guys. You can't just sit back. You got to actually go out there and earn it, and that sucks. Who else got in the top 5? Harvick, Martin, Newman, and Elliott. Johnson gets another top 10. Dale Jr. sneaking in there. Rusty Wallace gets in there as well. So it's a bummer. I think we could have done much better, but hey, guys, we got to go out there and you just got to do it. And yeah, that concludes today's video. So if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see new content, and if you're new around here, smash that subscribe button. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you have a great one. And Diecast Buffet signing off.